What is going on, everybody? How are we doing? It is now 11:03 Eastern Time. Give everybody just a couple minutes to find the video to hop on here. We will get started here in just a minute. Can everybody hear me okay? See everything okay? Everything looks good? Having some Facebook issues earlier, so I just want to make sure everything's good to go now. All right, not sure where everybody's at, but anyways, it's 5 after. We'll get started. The video will be in its entirety left up on the Facebook group after the end of this break. It will also be made available on YouTube at the end of the break. If you want to go back and watch it, or at the end of the break, we'll do a recap. If you want to just watch the recap, that's up to you too. But it will be there just in case we have some late people. All right, we're going to do a team list rundown here. For those of y'all that are new here, welcome aboard to the Card Junkies group. Go through the team list rundown. This is 2021 Illusions NFL 10 Blaster Break. This is the third 10 Blaster Break of Illusions that we have done. We have Roger with the Cardinals. Mark L has the Falcons. Ruben the Ravens. Kelly the Bills. Ashton the Panthers. Mark L with the Bears. Dominique Bengals. Chris Browns. Ruben Cowboys. Roger Broncos. Craig Lions. Tony Packers. Roger Texans. Michael Colts. Terry R the Jags. Mark L the Chiefs. Ruben the Raiders. Christian Chargers. Ruben Rams. Troy Dolphins. Bob Vikings. Mark S the Patriots. Michael M the Saints. Wade taking both New York teams, Giants and the Jets there. Ashton with the Eagles. Mark B with the Steelers. Several marks in the break, so I believe I got all your initials right, but obviously we'll go by eBay when it comes time to sort them out and ship them. But I believe all the initials right are on the spreadsheet. But 49ers go to Nick. Mark H with the Seahawks. Mark L with the Buccaneers. And then Ruben rounds out the break with the Titans, Tennessee Titans, and Washington football team. All right. 36 cards per box. Obviously looking for the rubies, dots, several hot rookie cards looking for top quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and of course, Mac Jones. Stardust, Emerald Green. There's some of the configuration right there. If you want to pause it, take a look. Welcome to do that. Leave it there for just a second, just in case you want to pause and look. And then obviously looking for the slim chance at autographs, memorabilia cards, and of course, the Holo Heroes insert would be nice to pull one of those. All right, 10 boxes. This is box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Empty box. Not very many people in the chat, but if you do join the chat, please leave comments, talk, anything you want to talk about. Super Bowl coming up. Surprising teams. Bengals, Rams. What you think? All right, pack number 1. Saquon Barkley. Deshaun Watson. Jamar Chase. And our first acetate is going to be James Harrison Clear Shots. And we have Josh Palmer and Chase Claypool. And there we got a couple more people that just hopped on. Welcome aboard, guys. You guys just jumped on. Just went through pack number 1. Nothing yet major. Just in case you missed that pack. Just the 1 acetate. The rest were pretty much base. We have pack number 2, Jerry Jeudy, Ryan Tannehill for the Titans on the dots or Stardust, whatever you want to call it. Harris, the green emerald. Then we have Devin Cook, Trey Lance, and Brandon Ayuk. Mills, Gronkowski, Fitzpatrick, Mystique, Rondell Moore, Mayfield, and Marset. Antonio Gibson, Illusionist Emerald Green, Trevor Lawrence. Jaguars with the first major quarterback hit, I guess you could call it. Acetate Illusionist. We have Cam Newton on the Emerald. And then Josh Allen, D-Hop, and Kyle Pitts. Marshall, DJ Moore, Pat Fryermuth, Trey Lance, Shining Stars, Acetate, Keenan Allen, and Amon St. Brown. All right, last pack, box number 1. Daniel Jones, Allen Robinson, Derrick Henry on the Emerald. Big Ben, Devontae Adams, and Zach Wilson, number 2 overall pick for the New York Jets. All right, moving on to box number 2. Empty box. DK Metcalf, Tutu, Alvin, Zach Wilson, Mystique, Marshall and DJ Moore. Panthers going back to back there. Trevor Lawrence, first card out of that pack for the Jags. T. Higgins on the dots. Stardust, whatever you want to call it. Not sure which one's which. I've seen it called both. Cowboys, Zeke, Freiermuth, Daniel Jones, and Allen Robinson. I have to pull maybe some green or a number to one of these top quarterbacks. We have Cam Akers, Elijah Moore, Sean Taylor, Kyle Pitts, Shining Stars, Mac Jones, first Mac Jones sighting for the Patriots, and Cortland Sutton. Patriots on the board. Let me get this top loader open. Mac Jones base. Man, that was hard to see. Nico Collins. Sometimes the engraving is so dark, can't even see it. We have Kyler Murray, green on the Shining Stars acetate. Jared Goff. Betcha he feels pretty bad. Mond, Tom Brady, nearly retired, and Michael Carter. Wonder how Jared Goff is feeling about Matthew Stafford leading the Rams to the Super Bowl. Prescott, Justin Jefferson, followed by Justin Fields, followed by another Justin Fields. King of cards, nice hit there. Tim Tebow and Bateman. All right, we have Russell Wilson, Eskridge, and our green is Devontae Smith. Not bad, Eagles, for the Eagles. Nice color match, emerald and the green on the uniform. Derek Carr for Las Vegas, Chubb Hubbard, and Joe Burrow. How many people think Joe Burrow is going to go all the way? No, his rookie cards have kind of shot up the last few days. I think he surprised a lot of people on the Bengals in general. And some crazy playoff games. Hopefully the Super Bowl is just as good as most of these playoff games were this year. Empty box. Lots of tight games, back and forth games. All right, Marset and a Zach Wilson. A bad print line in it, unfortunately. See if I can get that on camera. Another Jared Goff green. Pat Frymouth, Daniel Jones, and Robinson. Base. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Whoever got the Jets. There's a little bit right there. There's a crease going right there, unfortunately. But because it is Stardust, and it's Zach Wilson, we will top load it anyways. Just hate that crease there. Josh Allen, D-Hop, Kyle Pitts. Second time around on those. Illusionist, Trey Lance. Followed by Mac Jones, second Mac Jones. So that pack is very similar to the one we pulled in the last box, which is good and bad, I guess, depending on who you have. Good for the Patriots, of course. But with the base set being so small, only 100 cards in the base set, you're going to get a lot of repeats. Keenan Allen, Illusionist, Trevor Lawrence. The same exact card we pulled a minute ago. Devontae Smith green. That's like boxes identical, it seems like, including the inserts, which that's pretty rare. Tom Brady. Usually, if the base is the same, at least the inserts are different. Second, Trevor Lawrence. Emerald. All right, Amon St. Brown, Big Ben, Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce, clear shots. That one's different for Kansas City. Tebow Bateman, not much doing there. Zach Wilson, Teelan Wallace, DK Metcalf, green, Carter Hubbard, and Joe Burrow. T. Higgins, Cornell Powell, Myles Gaskin, and Mystique Kyle Pitts, the Falcons. Kenneth Gainwell, and Tua. So for those of y'all that just hopped on, we are moving on. This is box number 4. Empty box. Please feel free to comment or chat in the Facebook live feed. Big Ben, Kamara, Dak Prescott, green. Frymouth, Daniel Jones, and Robinson. Like, what you think about the playoffs? What do you think about the Bengals advancing, the Rams advancing, Zach Wilson? Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Jamar Chase, Shining Stars. Mac Jones, number 3. So 3 out of 4 boxes have had a Mac Jones in it. Not bad for the Pats. T. Higgins, Illusionist, green, Austin Eckler for the Chargers, Justin Jefferson, green, Keelan Mond, Tom Brady, and Michael Carter. Powell, Gaskin, Murray, Trey Lance, King of Cards. Probably my favorite insert, the King of Cards. Tim Tebow and Bateman. Love the design on these. Is Jimmy G out at San Fran? If he is, I guess Trey Lance moving on as the starter, possibly. Justin Fields, green emerald, not bad for Chicago. Card, Chuba Hubbard, and Joe Burrow. And try to eliminate some of that glare. All right. Ian Book, Nick Chubb, Aaron Rodgers, and Illusionist George Kittle. Gainwell and Tua. So 4 boxes down so far. Nothing major as far as autograph memorabilia goes. Still hunting the Ruby. Holo Hero would still be nice. Empty box. Trevor Lawrence. Waddle on the Mystique. Cam Akers. Kanye Nwangwu, something. Close enough. Vikings. Falcons. Matt Ryan. Emerald. Frymouth. I think he was kind of underrated, especially the first half of the season, but started coming on pretty good there for the Steelers. I'm a Frymouth. Christian McCaffrey. Wonder how his fantasy value will go down after all these injuries. Mac Jones. Cortland Sutton. So I believe this is base number 4 on Mac Jones. Need some color. Patriots racking up on the base. Yeah. Emerald or ruby would be better. Trey Lance, Josh Palmer, Keenan Tom Brady, Michael Carter. And just basically, as most card boxes do, Panini Topps, especially when you only got 100 base set, you have a lot of repetitive cards, just like Justin Jefferson. Behind it, more than likely Justin Fields, of course, for Chicago Bears. Russell Wilson, Sean Taylor, King of Cards, Tebow Bateman. So kind of the unfortunate thing with these short sets, they get really repetitive on the base. Obviously, looking for the green, looking for the inserts mainly. So I go through some of these base kind of quick. Chase Claypool for the Steelers. Empty box. All right. We were halfway. This is the start of box number 6. Aaron Rodgers, George Kittle, Rondell Moore, Mystique, Jamar Chase, Allen Robinson, and Mac Jones, of course. He was in a different location. That time he's been being the second card from the back, but that one he was in the very back. So maybe this box might be a little different because I don't recall seeing Aaron Rodgers either yet. So maybe this combination will be a little different. All right, Sam Darnold, Amon St. Brown on the Stardust, Antonio Gibson on the green, Emerald, Sutton Mon, Tom Brady. Darren Waller, Shining Stars, Michael Carter, Tim Tebow. Devontae Smith, and we have a green Mystique, and it's going to be Terrace Marshall for the Panthers. And, of course, as they do a lot, we have green on both Terrace Marshall base and a Mystique insert going back to back there. Bateman, Carr, and Chuba Hubbard. DK, Tutu, Alvin, Brett Favre, King of Cards, Joe Burrow, and Gainwell. And this pack feels heavier than the others. I can have a relic or something in here. Starting off with a Trevor Lawrence, that's a good sign. And looks like we do have something here. So let's do this. I'm gonna grab just an old school kid reporter, put it behind, place it down right there. Go through the rest of the pack. DJ Moore, Ryan, Najee Harris. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, did I see what I think I saw? Yes, I did. Mac Jones. Oh, autograph would have been sweet. Great Expectations For the Patriots, not bad. So the first couple of breaks that we've done with illusions, we pulled a few Mac Jones, but this one's definitely been the heaviest on Mac Jones. We'll put a lot of Trevor Lawrence. Where's my Lawrence? There he is. All right, let's see what we have top loader wise here. I think we have this size top loader. $100. Mac Jones, great expectations, relic patch, game worn material, whatever you call it. Not sure this is actually game worn. Enclosed authentic memorabilia is not from a specific game or event, but still pretty cool card on the Mac Jones. Moving some of these base out of the way, down to our last 4 boxes. Empty box. I'm trying to think, who have we not pulled? Any major? I think we pulled all the majors. We pulled some Wilson, pulled some Lance, pulled several Lawrence, and of course Mac Jones. George Kittle green. So far been pretty decently spread out. Or is everybody getting a little bit, seems like. As far as quarterbacks go anyways. Shining Stars, Justin Fields for the Bears. Darden and Jalen Hurts. Green Illusionist, Najee Harris. Then we have a green emerald behind it also, and that's going to be the Cardinals, Rondale Moore. Wentz, Waddle, and Patrick Mahomes. Trevor Lawrence, Akers, Elijah Moore, Dak, Prescott, King of Cards. Can't tell you how many times I pulled that same exact card. Alright. Next pack. We got another thick one. Got something going on here. Probably another patch, looks like. Do the same thing. Over there, we have Sam Darnold with green. Stevenson, Crowder, DJ Shark. Excuse me, guys. All right. Let's see what we have here. Trey Sermon. Try not to reveal the name, but I did it anyways. Instant Impact for the 49ers. Nice big patch. I believe I think this one's thicker than the other one. Let me grab the right size top loader here. No, same size. All right, Instant Impact Trey Sermon. Our second patch. Nico, Dak, Justin Jefferson, Rob Gronkowski, Illusionist, Taysom Hill, and Ngwangu, or however you say that. All right, box number 8. Empty box. Elijah Moore, Baker Mayfield, Dots, Stardust, whatever you want to call it, Crowder, Tannehill, Najee, and Josh Jacobs. Clear shots, Deion Sanders, Jonathan Taylor base. I believe his first Jonathan Taylor. Justin Jefferson's, and then we have a clear shots Emerald, Justin Herbert, DJ Chark on the Jaguars. Need to be a Trevor Lawrence there. Would have been nice. Trask, Kelsey, and Trey Sermon. Justin Fields, base. Russell Wilson, Eskridge, Kadarius Toney, Mystique, Dobbins, and Jacob Harris. Taysom Hill for the Saints. I wonder what the Saints are going to do next year, coaching wise and quarterback wise. Seems like they're on the whole NFC South is on a carousel. It seems like Stafford, Javonte Williams. Oh, we have a Holo Heroes. I'm going to set it down right here. Get rid of the rest of this pack in my hand. We have Justin Herbert, Darden, Jalen Hurts. All right. Good luck, guys. We have a Holo. Good luck. Who is it going to be? Zach Wilson, number 2 overall pick, going to the New York Jets. Beautiful card. First Holo Heroes. Not bad. Congratulations, New York Jets. We will do this and have Zach hang out there with us for the remainder of the break. So, box number 8 was the magic box with the holo. Moving on to box number 9. Empty box. Mark Chase. I believe that's only the second one of Chase we've had. Jerry Judy Davis Mills. Clear shots, Aaron Darnold. Fiocco and Stephon Diggs. Gronkowski. I don't know what he's going to do. Haven't heard too much about him yet. I haven't really had time to read a whole lot, but my assumption is George Kittle blue. Oh, that's the dots there. Did I see it now? Rondell Moore on the green. Emerald. Stafford, Williams, and Ryan. My assumption is that Gronkowski will probably retire again if he hasn't said anything already. Fitzpatrick, Gibson, Marshall, Mac Jones, Mystique, Palmer, and Claypool. Rounding out the veterans in that box. All right, DJ Moore, and we have a green insert. Christian McCaffrey, Carolina, followed by Sam Darnold, and Carolina. Cook, Ray, Lance. Pat Fryermuth, Daniel Jones, Allen Robinson, Josh Allen, Shining Stars. Baker, touchdown maker. And Marset rounding out that pack. Last, Mac Jones. Last pack of box 9. Cortland Sutton. Schwartz on the green. Josh Allen, D-Hop. And Kyle Pitts. All right. Last box, Mojo. Who do you want to see, guys? Last box. Again, if you're just now joining us, or you want to choose to watch the recap, we will do a recap right after this box. This is box number 10 with the recap to follow. Empty box. If you happen to jump off early, again, thanks for joining us. This is 10 blaster boxes, break number 3. Jonathan Taylor, Kyle Trask, Shining Stars, Mac Jones on fire, Baker Mayfield and Marset. I lost count on the Mac Jones cards, but I think we've hit about 6 base maybe, and a couple inserts, or an insert and a relic patch. I'll see here in just a minute. This one felt kind of thick too. I thought we might have hit something else here, but we did not. But we do have our last Dots or Stardust card after the Travis Kelce, and it's going to be Allen Robinson and the Bears. Aaron Darnold clear shots. Deshaun Watson green. Allen Hopkins and Pitts. Trey Sermon, J.K. Jacob Harris, and Zach Wilson, King of Cards. Keenan Allen and St. Brown. St. Brown was really coming on too there towards the end of the year. Cam Newton, Terrace Marshall, Mystique green, Jamar Chase green, Big Ben Adams, and Zach Wilson. Because he will probably be definitely in the top 3 position player-wise. Should be number 1 of the, not counting quarterbacks, contender for Rookie of the Year, but Mac Jones obviously up there with him. Derrick Henry, Kadarius Toney, Jalen Darden, Illusionist Josh Jacobs, Wallace, and Higgins. All right, last pack. Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz, and Jerry Jeudy on the green. Emerald. And that will be our last insert. Powell, Gaskins, and Kyler Murray base to round it out. All right, quick recap, guys. If you want to stick around, we'll go through some of these right here. Not bad. Lots of variety. Give me just a minute to go through these. All right, so recap time. Trevor Lawrence, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 inserts, both Emerald Illusionist. So 6 Trevor Lawrence in total. All right, we have a Zach Wilson on the Stardust. We have a couple of green emeralds. Top rookies, we got Justin Fields and Jamar Chase. Then we have our Mac Jones pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 Mac Jones inserts, Mystique and Shining Stars. And then 6 base. Nice run for the Patriots, as well as that Great Expectations insert, or sorry, not insert, patch, relic material. Instant impact for Trey Sermon and the 49ers. And the hit of the break goes to the New York Jets, Zach Wilson, Holo Heroes. Congrats to the Jets. And that's it for this edition of Card Junkies Breaks. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We hope to be back with you again next Tuesday for another break. That break should go live later this week. Not 100% sure. We may switch to basketball, or we could jump back on football. Not positive yet, but make sure to follow us on the socials for any upcoming breaks. Until next time, have a great night.